It costs £700 to go fishing here, and I'm going to show you why it is absolutely worth it.
No way, I think we've got a salmon on. No way, no way.
Through this video, I'm going to be showing you just what you get for your money when you pay to fish a place like this. We're also going to be talking about the pros and cons of premium, more expensive price fishing locations, as well as doing absolutely everything we can to catch my first salmon in years. Good numbers of big salmon and absolutely loads of sea trout run up this river every season, and this stretch has got some absolutely amazing looking pools to catch them in. So I understand needing to spend this much money to go fishing somewhere is a bit of a controversial topic, so I'm really keen to hear in the comments below what you think, but please only after you've watched this video so you've got all the information. Before we jump straight into that though, take a look at this fish I caught last time I was here.
Fish on, get in. Yes, that's a nice one. That's a really nice fish. I wish it would stay away from that edge. Ooh, that's a nice trout. That's a really nice trout. I don't think it's ready yet. Look at the size of it. This is tense. This is really tense. Yes, get in. Come on. Look at this for an absolutely beautiful wild trout. What a whopper. Let's get it back.
Just giving it plenty of rest down there in the net. One absolute beauty.
There it goes.
Now normally when I fish here I like to use small spinners and play a bit of a numbers game, but ever since I caught that one I've had a real urge to get some bigger lures on and see if we can catch something even more special than that one. This rod and reel combination as well, the Rigged and Ready X-Max CP, is brand new. Really excited to give this a good run out today as well.
My absolute priority today is going to be to try catch a salmon. We are using big fish tactics, but we've also got a great chance at some sea trout and some normal trout as well. Fish on, first cast of the day. I think it's a sea trout as well. Yes, and we've got it in the net.
If you know anything about sea trout, then you'll know that in many places around the country they're very rare and hard to catch. And to get one on our very first cast, I am so pleased about that one, and I get the feeling that that's not the only thing very exciting that's going to happen today.
Already this place is starting to prove its worth, and we've only been fishing for a few minutes. Well, we better get a move on. We've still got absolutely loads of river to fish today, and hopefully there's going to be a salmon somewhere with our name on it. Another thing you pay for when you fish places like this is the scenery. I mean, just look how stunning it is around here, and trust me, you've not seen anything yet. This place just gets better and better the further down we go. Oh, I just saw a salmon follow then. Definite salmon just followed me. Come on, let's try see if it'll go for it again. I might be able to zoom in and show you that slowed down. Well, the suspense is definitely building now. I'm going to take this lure off I'm using and slap a flying sea on, just mix it up a bit, see if we can't tempt it to bite. That was a really decent fish. What's known as one of the world's best salmon lures, and there's a salmon in this pool. There it is. Oh, it followed again. It followed again. Why won't you take it? Well, that was a good bit of excitement and adrenaline early on in the day, wasn't it? I know where that fish is though now, and it's not really got anywhere to go, so I am going to come back later and try catch it again. Obviously it would be ideal if everybody could fish everywhere for free, but in practice I just don't think that's ever going to work, and that's because some people just don't have any respect for nature. I walk around this place and I don't see any rubbish, any litter, nothing. And for comparison, I've fished some free stretches of the same river that get fished a lot, and some of those areas are littered with beer bottles, fishing line, fire pits, absolutely all sorts. So I don't actually think it's too much of a bad thing that certain small little safe havens like this exist. You might disagree though, and that's absolutely fine, but I do have a few more things to say on the matter later on in the video. Now this area here is one of my favourite stretches on the whole river. Look at this, we've got a really big deep cliff overhanging over the water. Many nice fish have been caught in this pool before. This rod and reel combination I'm using today, by the way, is the new Rigged and Ready X Max CP combination. So it's the rod and this RR 5000 size reel, and it's designed to do pretty much everything, whether that be lure, float, feeder, alarm, a real jack of all trades. It's still so compact though. Look how small it all packs down. So good for just chucking in a rucksack, taking on holiday, leaving in the boot of your car. Comes with all these different tips in this tube as well that let you do completely different fishing styles. There's the one I've got on right now, this yellow and clear one here, this completely clear thin one, and this really chunky clear one as well.
If anyone wants to go ahead and pick one of these up, I've managed to negotiate a bit of a deal with Rigged and Ready for you. If you order any time within the next 2 weeks, you'll get about 40 quid's worth of stuff chucked into your order completely for free. That'll be some premium braid, as well as a fish rig tackle box full of all sorts of little goodies. You can pick that up on www.riggedandready.net, and don't forget, with every Rigged and Ready rod, you are backed by literally the best guarantee in the entire fishing industry.
Fish on, yes, come on, what have we got? That looks like a pretty nice one. What do we have here? It's not our salmon. Probably, yeah, it's a trout. Not a tiny one though. Well, it's no salmon or sea trout, but that's an absolute whopper of a wild brownie. Look at that, what a stunning fish. Look at this for a pool here. We've got two separate currents coming in, massive overhanging tree, branches and stuff under the water. The best pools of the day are all still to come as well. So I'm just coming up to a little area that is very special to me. You might remember the only fresh salmon I've actually ever caught since starting this YouTube channel 4 or 5 years ago was caught right here, just underneath that waterfall over there, and it was an absolute beauty of a thing. Just keeping my fingers well and truly crossed that we're gonna get another one. I've got such a love-hate relationship with this kind of fishing. I mean, the love is obvious. There's no fish quite like a salmon to catch. And also, it's probably the only fish where historically I've lost more than I've caught, i.e. there's less than a 50% chance I'm actually gonna land one once I hook one because they are so strong. Right, this pool we're on now is an absolutely excellent place. Ooh, we had a salmon go for it then as well. Can't believe I'm effectively sight fishing for salmon here. This water's so low and clear. Go on, go on. We'd thought about it again. These fish are really playing hard to get today. It has been very, very difficult to get a bite, but you know what? It's given me some good time to relax, recharge the mental health, and part of the reason why I'm able to do that is because I have literally not seen a soul since I've been here. In fact, I've been fishing this place now for 2 years, and I can count on one hand the amount of time I've actually bumped into somebody else fishing. It is very, very lightly fished, and I suppose that's because of the expense of it, which is a double-edged sword really. On one hand, it would be good for as many people as possible to be able to enjoy this place, but also on the other hand, the low fishing pressure means that most of the time these big wild trout get left completely alone. I think another thing to think about is the fact that this is a very, very small stretch of a very big system which has free stretches and club stretches. I mean, if the whole river was very expensive to fish, then I think I would be morally against that. I'll be completely honest with you, I could never normally afford to fish a place like this myself. I don't make a lot from YouTube, and most of what I make goes towards paying the bills, but what's left afterwards, almost all of it gets reinvested back into the business, whether that be new fishing equipment, new filming equipment, or in this case, access to fish better places to make better videos on. So I'm so grateful for everybody who watches these videos. Because of your support, I'm able to keep visiting these very special places, and I am so appreciative of that. Right, I think it's time to head back to where we missed that one earlier on. I know for a fact there's a salmon in that pool. It's later on in the evening now, so let's see if we can get it to bite. Well, we might have a bit of a situation here. Looks like my path is blocked and I really need to be just down there. I mean, the last thing I need right now is to get attacked by a big group of horny goats. Don't charge me, please. Well, seems like they're friendly enough, doesn't it? Just wanted to take a quick minute to say, if you are enjoying this video, there's a completely free, really quick, really easy way to support this channel and support my videos. All you've got to do is subscribe. That big button right there below the video. Please think about clicking it. It really does help. Right, things are about to get a little tense. We're just coming up on that pool where I know for a fact there's a salmon. There's no sunlight on that area at all now, and it's getting a bit late, so hopefully we can have a real chance at hooking up with it. I can't quite put into words how much this fish would mean to me. Just trying a slightly different angle on it. Just having a little swap from black over to yellow to see if that'll make any difference. But I am going to come back tomorrow. I'm not going to do as much filming, but I will have the old action cam rolling, so hopefully next time you see me, I'll have caught a salmon for you. Fish on. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's a salmon, I think. I think it's a salmon. No way. No way. I think we've got a salmon on. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I can't believe this has happened. I can't believe this has happened. Right. I am learning a lot about fishing and all my mistakes I've made in the past. So I know I have to keep this rod tip up. I know I have to take my time. I can't. Oh, I think it is, unless it's a big sea trout. Could well be a big sea trout. Right. As you know about salmon, they are extremely hard to land. They're hard to hook in the first place, but they're very, very hard to get in the net. Oh no! 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 You are joking me. I have no idea what happened then. I think it just turned and popped the hook out of its mouth. Oh no. I have worked so hard for years to try and catch a fresh salmon. Well, after that heartbreaking loss, I carried on fishing and I did not see another salmon all day. I am absolutely good about that, to be honest, but I also do feel very lucky to have had that opportunity in the first place. It's not every day you have a salmon on the end of your line, and that has just lit the fire in me to keep on fishing for them even harder. So if you want to see me come back and you want to see me get the job done, which I promise you I will, then make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'll catch you down the road.